The legendary Naeem Johnson, from radio fame, Black Box fame, Zanzibar fame, from fame. What's going on, brother? And where's Tyrone? Come on up, bro. Y'all can have a seat. Mr. Tyrone Francis, straight out of Brooklyn. These are the gentlemen that will be rocking the ones and twos at the House of Raw Vocals after party tonight. They are the residents here at the House of Raw Vocals, and we just need to find out a little bit more about them. First thing, how long have you both been playing? I think we gotta... So, here we go. Y'all can hear that one. She said you was the old guy.
Too long, it's like, I don't know.
Naeem, we've done this before. Come on, bro. We've done this before.
I don't know, 30 or more.
30 or more?
30 or more.
Mr. Francis?
Yeah, I know.
About 25.
What makes y'all keep doing it? For real, y'all, show us why. Because if it wasn't for y'all doing it all this time, you know, I wouldn't have no music to dance to, for real.
You know what? Like, for me, I started out as a dancer. Then it became me following Camacho, David Camacho, another New Jersey resident.
Yes, sir.
Pretty much.
Y'all know David Camacho, right? Yeah. All right.
You know, not to put any, you know, just to be modest about it, I carried his records, 15 crates, every gig.
Wow.
Waiting to play. In the background, honing my skills, and finally, you know, one night he said, "Go on and play," and I played, and I've been nonstop ever since.
Okay.
You know, and the reason why I do it so much is still because of the people out there. People want to hear DJs, people want to hear new things, and it's not about a monopoly.
Right.
You know, so that's why I continue doing it.
Okay. Naeem, after playing on what, BLS?
Yeah.
You know I still throw that in there.
I don't know.
BLS, Zanzibar, Black Box, I mean, you've been all over the place.
I done did a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, for me, you know, right now, I'm just real blessed to still be doing it. There's a lot of people, a lot of my predecessors, that's not even here no more. They're not even alive anymore.
Yeah.
And, you know, I know they're smiling down on me. Just to still be here doing it, it's just a beautiful thing. My love for house music and for music, period, it's universal. So to still be doing it is a real blessing.
That's what's up. I know right now there are a lot of people who are bringing the heat to the dance floor. I mean, seriously, there's a couple of songs out right now that just take me to another place. What is your favorite song to play right now, Tyrone?
I have no favorite. I just love to play music. All across the board. I'm being very serious here. I have no favorite. I just like to play music to make people dance.
Okay.
So therefore, all of them combined are my favorites.
All right. So what's the favorite on the dance floor then?
Favorite on the dance floor?
Yeah, the one where as soon as you play it, everybody goes up.
I mean, there's a lot. I mean, there's a record right now that people really don't know about that I heard down in Philly that everybody went up. It's by Quentin Harris. It was Boyz II Men track.
Okay.
That Can't Stand the Rain.
That time I heard it.
Quentin did a house remix to it, and it set that floor on fire.
Okay.
For me right now, that was like, wow, I had to tip my hat.
I know that's right.
So for me, that one, I can say.
How about you, Naeem?
Well, I mean, you got so much different stuff. It depends on which way you want to go.
Underground.
You know what I'm
Straight
saying?
underground.
That's what I'm saying. On the underground tip, it's just so much different stuff that we can go that, to me, rocks the floor. You got these South African boys that's making some serious
Oh my
noise.
God.
know what I'm saying? They make that serious noise.
Yeah.
So if you want to go Afro-tribal like that, and then I see my little brother Jihad Muhammad somewhere in the house. He around here. Jihad is making some bad records, y'all. I don't know if y'all know
Jihad is a monster.
Jihad is making some bad records.
Jihad is a monster.
He got a
Oh, there he is over there.
There go my little brother.
Y'all do not know, but DJ Jihad Muhammad, his party Bang the Drum is every third Saturday on the Clark Elevation in Irvington. If you want to get it in,
Bang the Drum,
you can see him the third Saturday, or you can see Naeem the first Saturday. Either way, you will get your body rocked.
Yo, man, come on up here, man. Come on up here.
Yeah, come on.
Come on up here.
That's what it is. I feel like I'm in the presence of greatness right about now. I'm a little intimidated. What song is it that the floor goes up like when you put it on? What song right now for you or for the dance floor is the one that just sets the floor on fire?
Shit, we got crazy Monique Bingham records that we play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, we got crazy Monique Bingham records.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Little boy Jarvis Joints.
Oh yeah, for sure. We got some Floyd stuff. I mean, you know.
Exactly. We had our thing that was done.
But that was just for fun. Yeah.
You know, since it hasn't been heard in so long, and people tend not to pull out some old stuff and throw that on, people are going to jump up and be like, wow, I haven't heard that in a minute.
I heard it last week because I was playing it in my car. I'm gonna just say that. But I know, like for me, there is Josh Milan. What's the Your Body? That's hot. If you have not heard this song, you need to join us at a party somewhere. Kissing You. Ian Friday. This Prince's ridiculous soulful underground things are going down. If you don't know, you need to ask somebody to join us. Seriously, it's going down. We're gonna catch Jihad up and just bring him in. How long have you been doing this? This DJ music thing?
Well, yeah. I think that part is quiet. I think me and Tyrone, well, yeah, like me and Tyrone came up together. What was it, like 89, 90? Yeah, and then I got hip to Naeem, and I guess I was Naeem's right-hand man for like 10 years. Oh boy. Yeah, so it's been a while. We've been doing it for like over 20 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is one question that I want all of y'all to answer. There are quite a few parties going on now. The underground scene, particularly in New Jersey, doesn't have, well, we have a few places that have parties, but there's no place where it's complete residency by like one person just doing it. What would you like to see happen in the near future with the underground scene insofar as moving forward, the cultivation of the scene, growth? What would you like to see? If you had your druthers, if you could make something happen, if somebody gave you the money or the space, what would you do with it? Who we gonna start with? Tyrone?
Well, I guess, you know, for me, for being here a few generations and seeing the scene evolve the way it has evolved over the years, you know, I think right now, if I had a space, you know, a big space with like a major sound system, whatever, I would just basically want everybody to come together, you know, and I'm not just talking about people. I'm talking about DJs, promoters, everything kind of like under one roof. And, you know, because you have a lot of different nights out the week, you know, I mean, you got different nights, you got different parties, you know, and everybody can just come together and just, you know, pretty much do their thing, you know. It's different now. You know, when I came up in North New Jersey, like in the early 80s, late 70s, early 80s, you had clubs everywhere. I'm not talking about spaces where people just, you know, like we do now, you know, we just rent out different places. I'm talking about you had major nightclubs that was just off the chain, all over the place. They were everywhere. New York here, You know, it was a different time and era than when the club stayed open a lot longer. We used to stay open till like 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. Bars used to close at 2. The bar would close down, but the party would go on. You know, different administration in North New Jersey. So now things are so different, and that right there is also a big bearing on why the scene is the way it is today. Also, because of the time. They say the wheel keep turning, man. Everything changes. You know.
For me, to tap on to what Naeem says, if I had a space under one roof, just trying to get everybody together, different parties, not trying to break promoters' pockets as far as, them renting the space, giving them cutting them a good deal so that their party is consistent, giving them time for their party to grow. That's another major thing, because a lot of people who owners who own spaces expect your party to just jump off just like that. You have to give that person who's coming in to try to do a party, give them at least a month and a half, 2 months for their party to grow. Because this scene is small.
That's why I appreciate the owner of Allure Lounge.
Yes, definitely.
For allowing him a round of applause.
Yes.
For giving us this space and this opportunity to do this, understanding that it takes a little bit of time for us to get things rolling, for people to find out about the place, for it to cultivate its own following.
Exactly.
We really appreciate that, so thank you.
The other thing for me is this New York, New Jersey thing, the New York DJs are better than the Jersey DJs are better than the New York DJs, that's gotta stop.
Right.
That's why I like the fact
that you're playing with Naeem.
Everybody plays, man. We all play. Everybody's got their own style.
Right.
So if you're a party goer, like me, me being a patron and I go out, most of these clubs I get in for free. Okay? And it's not the point that I don't have money in my pocket when I go out. If I get it for free, I'm at the bar.
Right.
I patronize the bar. A lot of the crowd needs to stop bickering about, I don't have no money to be at the bar, but then when I see you at another person's space, you're at the bar sucking back drinks.
Right.
But my party, you can't, show some love at the bar.
Right.
That stuff's got to stop.
Support.
Back in the day when we went out, you went out, and it wasn't a point that you didn't go out with money in your pocket. You went out and you had a good time, regardless of what the DJ was playing. You paid your money to get in, so you made yourself have a good time.
That's right.
Every DJ's not going to have a good night or have a great night. Most of the DJs work, have 9 to 5s.
Yes.
Or they take care of their kids.
Yeah.
They're regular 9 to 5, and then they got to come out later on that night and play for you. Cut them some break.
Right.
Because he might miss a mix. The record might double beat a minute, man, and that might be something that he just went through with his child up in the house. You know what I'm saying? But, if it was the ideal club, the ideal space, yes, put everything under one banner. Everybody's got a night, everybody's able to do their flow, and people come out and have a good time, like it used to be.
That's what's up. Jahad Muhammad?
Yeah, I agree with what Naeem and Tyrone said. I think that you have to have a party that all the dynamics work. The DJs, the patrons, the promoters. So, right now, it's like, if we do a party in a place like this, of course, the biggest issue is the bar guarantee. Who's going to be drinking at the bar? And is this party going to survive long enough if there's no one drinking at the bar? And, to touch on what Tyrone said as well, most club owners want parties to just jump off right off the bat. And usually what happens is when those parties jump off, like the first 2 parties, they start dying out after a while. I think the owners need to have a little bit of faith in our vision. Allow us to try to create a vibe and an atmosphere, that will be conducive not to just the club heads, but to regular patrons as well. And as a DJ, we have to play across the board. We can't just play for one specific group of people. we gotta play the Afro, the classics, you know, the old school, you know what I'm saying? Some of the older house music that, I mean, a lot of people don't come out anymore, so they don't really know what's going on. But if we mix it up a bit, you know, they can get a bit comfortable in what we're trying to do, you know?
That's why the music is so universal. You know what I'm saying?
Patriots have to understand that most of the parties that us DJs put on, we're the ones putting the money out of our pocket to do these parties.
Yes.
You understand? So we're doing them for you, not just because we want to play. You know, and it's not a point of coming to the door saying, oh, I want to get in for free. Because when you go to any of those other major clubs, Shelter, Danny's Party, Body and Soul, you pay. You ain't getting on no guest list.
That's right.
So that needs to stop.
Yeah. As a person who attends parties, and that's how I build myself, as a person who attends parties, I see what all of you are saying, and I've watched the evolution over the past maybe 15 years of how it's gone from being a whole club to the promoters renting out a space and just having a night, as opposed to that being a specific purpose for that space and all this time. What I appreciate though is that for at least, I haven't been to your party in a minute, but I will make it over there, and I'm saying that in front of witnesses. I watched you join a team to bring that vision back into focus in a way of the club elevation. And I just want to applaud you for that, because that is part of a bigger vision. Going back to what you all said, all the promoters and stuff in one place doing what they do. So I want to ask everybody to give Jihad Muhammad, DJ Naeem Johnson, and DJ Tyrone Francis a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, this is the House of Raw Vocals. My name is Antoine Soul, the voice of soul.